So, nearly 4 years ago now, when we first started doing these devotionals, I couldn't imagine that I would ever be doing a devotional in my laundry room. And yet, here I am in the laundry room. Actually, I wouldn't have imagined we would have been still doing devotionals after 4 years, but it's been fun to do them. And I've had folks encouraging me on what kinds of devotionals to do. And this was one of those devotionals that I really had some encouragement. So why am I in my laundry room? Well, this is why. Because I am now a washing machine repairman. Yes, that's true. I am now a certified washing machine repairman. I mean, it started out as the repair of our faucet, and then I became a repair of our toilet, and then I became the repair of our dishwasher, and now here I am, washing machine repairman. So here's the thing: if this pastoring thing doesn't work out, I've always got this to fall back on, right? Well, actually not. Anyway, I had to repair our washing machine. Now, did you know that your washing machine had shock absorbers? I certainly did not, but I found that out, and I repaired this washing machine all by myself. Well, that's not completely true. So let me back up and tell you the whole story. So our washing machine was really acting up, and it was shaking around and everything, and I knew it was leveled off. And so the first thing I did was I reached out to a friend who did a little bit of research online, and he figured out what he thought the problem was of my washing machine. So he sent me a link that showed the part that I was going to be needing. So I had that help. And then there was the YouTube videos, these guys that make a YouTube video that told me how to repair my washing machine. And then, of course, there was my lovely assistant who handed me the tools as I handed her little screws back and things as I was taking the washing machine apart, and she had to put up with all my frustration. And then there was the Amazon people that made sure I had this special tool, because I got into this spot where I needed a special tool and I could only find it on Amazon. And then there was the constant barrage of people that were encouraging me, telling me, you can do this, don't worry, you can do this, you can do this. So you see, clearly, while I may call myself a washing machine repairman now, I didn't do it all by myself. I needed a lot of helpers to help me accomplish this task of putting this washing machine back together again and get it to working. And I am proud to say it does now work. But I would never have been able to do it without the help. And that made me think about the creation story. There is two creation stories, actually. There's the one creation story that's very linear, and on the first day God did this, and the second day God did this. And then there's the other one that is it seems much more personal. God seems to be more connected and attached to everything that's going on in creation. And in that second creation story, in Genesis chapter 2, God creates, and the story is told of how God creates all these different aspects, and God created humans, and then God created animals and everything. And then it comes to this verse. And, throughout the creation story, I think I've said this before, there's all these spots where God said, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. But then when we get to this one aspect of the creation story, God looks and says, here, something is not good about creation. And so it's in Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. It says, then the Lord God said, it is not good that the man, that is the one human, should be alone. I will make a helper as a partner for him. That was the verse I was really drawn to as I looked at this, because I thought, you know what? In the midst of God creating, God recognized that there was no way for us as humans to do things all by ourselves. God created us in such a way that we were in need of not only a relationship with God, but we also needed to have others that we could relate to. And the very idea that the second human that was created as a helper, as a partner, is such a wonderful image. And I know a lot of times this image gets used in weddings and that kind of thing, where it talks about, God creating Eve. But I mean, if you just even take it out of that realm of a man and a woman being created, put it in the realm of two humans being created who are called into partnership and being a help to one another, that is such an amazing image when you think about how God made us so that we don't have to do things on our own, like fix washing machines, or like struggling through issues of life, or like being a family, or like using our gifts together to accomplish great and marvelous things. God made us with our gifts and our talents and our skills, but God made us so that we can't do it alone. Because doing it alone is not good, according to what God says in this book of the Bible. We have partners, we have helpers, we have those who make this journey of life and everything in it possible. And I am grateful for the helpers God has given me. So here's the thing. Maybe today is the day when you need to think about, we all need to think about, who our helpers are, who our partners in life are, who are the companions that have made life possible for us. Maybe pause today, give them a call, send them a note, let them know that in this journey of life, they are your helper, they are your partner. As I'm sending this video out, you know who you are. Those of you who helped me through this project, some who didn't even know me, those Amazon guys didn't even know me, they helped me do what I couldn't do by myself. Who are your partners? Who has God put in your life? Rejoice in them and let them know how important they are to you.